Welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. Today I'll be showing you how to convert a mini SIM chip into a micro SIM chip. Now, word of warning, you can destroy your SIM chip if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so take caution. And if you're not comfortable in doing this, please don't do it. You will ruin it if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do is, here's a mini SIM chip. Just take a battery off my Motorola Droid 3 phone. So it's using mini SIM chip, as you can see here. Okay, so this is the old type of phone. They like to use a mini SIM chip. And here is the Samsung S4. Alright, take out the battery, and there you go. You have to click on it, and there it is. Look at how small it is. Very fragile. Doesn't want to come out either. And the good thing about the Samsung, I wouldn't do it for the iPhone, because the way the SIM slot is arranged is harder, whereas the Samsung is right there. You can actually see it. So here's the micro SIM chip, so you can see the difference. The obvious difference, of course, is the fact that there's less plastic. In the micro SIM chip, you don't even see any plastic. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to try to cut the plastic out. Okay, so what you need is rolly tool with safety goggles, right? And of course the two SIM card. The original one that you have was the mini SIM card. We're going to convert into a micro SIM card. Okay, so from mini, this size, to micro, to this size. Okay, something that looks like that. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so the next step is very important. Extremely important, actually. You have to line them up exactly as you see with micro SIM chip. So you can see here's the micro SIM chip. You want to line them up, and then exactly where the metal piece, the microchip in there, has to be exactly the same. And then what you have to do is you have to trace it with a pencil. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to trace it with a pencil, and that's where we're going to cut it. But be careful, because it is so tight in there that you don't want to cut any of the pieces. So like I said, if you're not comfortable doing this, don't do it. You will ruin your SIM chip if you cut it wrong. I would say start with the thinnest edge first, which is this side here. Okay. It has to be exactly . Okay, so once you line them up properly, right, make sure, like I said, that the head piece here where there is a angle, that's how you line them. Okay, and then you have to cut them exactly the same as the micro SIM card. This is the mini, so we're going to cut the mini to fit the micro. Okay, they have to fit exactly as shown and seen, to the very fine detail, even including the edges, which is very, very close to the piece of metal. So if you're not comfortable, please do not attempt this, because you will damage your SIM card. As you can see, I drew a vertical line and horizontal line matching the edges of this metal plate where the micro SIM card or SIM plate is. Okay, and now I'm going to line them up. Okay, exactly what I see, and I'm going to trace that. Okay, as you can see, I drew an outline of the micro SIM chip on top of the mini SIM chip. And then I'm going to use rotary tools to cut it, because it's very precise. And make sure that I cut it properly. Make sure you wear your safety glasses when you do this, because there will be pieces of plastic that will be flying around. It's all plastic. Now I just sand it. Really about sanding now. This is the edges, you have to be very careful. And then what you want to do is remove the excess amount of cutout plastic. Okay. And then we're going to smooth it out later on. Now you could see there's a lot of these edges. You just remove it, right? This is just plastic crumbs, and then you might want to sand it down, right? But pretty much you can just, there we go. You can see the comparison here. It's a little bit bigger than the original, so I'm gonna have to trim it down more, but you can see getting close to the original. Okay, here it is. It's cut off, and now I'm going to try put it in my Samsung. Well, there's still these piece of plastic on the edges, so you want to clean that up a little bit. And then you see where it's supposed to align. So here is the corner that is sliced off. That is the front. Now the next thing I'm going to do is unlock the phone. Let's see. See? It says speak out. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I don't have to unlock it. Let me try. Hey guys, guess what? When I convert my mini SIM card, cut it down to a micro SIM card, it was a Speakout mini SIM card, and I converted into a micro SIM card, and I put it into my Samsung S4. It worked instantly. Even though the Samsung S4 is a Bell network, locked, I thought I had to unlock it, but apparently just insert it in there and it worked. I'm pretty sure now that, because Speakout used to be Rogers, for some reason now, there's some changes that's happening with Speakout. It worked with Bell now. Now I don't know if there is you know, some kind of agreement between Bell and Rogers and Speakout, but this is Bell lock phone putting Speakout SIM card when you cut it down to a micro SIM card. Now actually if you don't want to do what I'm doing, like cut it down from mini to micro, you should still buy the micro SIM card and put it in and work. Okay, so I'm just telling you right now that for some reason the Speakout SIM card, micro SIM card, if you cut it down to a micro SIM card, will work with Bell lock phone. Okay, I just found out. I thought I had to unlock this phone. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching. EducateTube.com.